this is a casket match. To win, you must lay your opponent into the casket and successfully close the lid on him.
You have to lay your opponent to rest, so to speak. No one's getting in that casket quietly. This match is going to be hard fought, hard won, and full of brutal attacks.
No DQ in this match, so these superstars are free to do whatever it takes to force their opponent into that casket.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. She's getting back into the ring under the ropes.
Oof. Oh, the face has been planted. Drop kick to the back.
The face rake, nasty.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Cunning swanton, awesome.
Alexa Bliss in position. Ooh, insult to injury.
It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
And The Rock is being dominated here. And just in time, he gets out of there.
She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine.
This type of match can prey on all of your fears. Corey, how does a competitor avoid becoming the victim and leave here victorious?
Be methodical. Execute a strategy that does not require a lot of high risk. Land heavy.
They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Line! Knee right to the side of the face. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this. Gets lifted into position. Oh, ouch!
Hoisted up into a powerbomb position, but steady punches.
Fighting out of it!
Side Russian leg sweep.
She's going under the ring now.
Oh my God, a sledgehammer. This is going too far.
What in the world? That's a hammer. You can't just throw a hammer.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Caught in a bad spot.
Way up high and 6 feet deep into the
Doing the close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And now he gets back into the ring. A big kick to the gut, the clubbing forearm.
down he goes.
Launched right out of the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Why the heck would you go for a pin here?
You saw that being telegraphed.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of there.
Trying to... They survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. I don't know what they're looking for here.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
Whip back into the ring.
It's hard to tell exactly what Alexa Bliss is thinking when she looks at her opponents like that.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Oh, meet me in the basement. I've got a foot to the face for you. Alexa Bliss with Sister Abigail.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Trying to
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. Picked up and being carried around now. And there was some force on that move. Alexa Bliss has taken on a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much more she can take.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point, The Rock lighting his opponent up with his electrifying brand of offense.
Here it comes. The rock bottom. The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. There it is!
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
She's able to evade.
Up on their shoulders. Jeez.
Down in a hurry.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
She's getting something from under the ring.
She's ready to do some serious damage, courtesy of that steel chair. Slips away just in time.
Uh-oh. Range down an elbow in retaliation.
Bliss with the kick into the sunset flip.
Sunset bomb. Double knees roll through. We're not done yet.
Insult to injury.
Bliss only had sinister intentions with that move.
Definitely more pain.
Alexa Bliss.
DDT. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
We are seeing a lot of guts, a lot of determination out there. You have to wonder where that one turning point to end this will come from.
Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over. Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully. Looks like The Rock is locked in on his opponent.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Did not expect her to go for the shovel, but I don't envy her opponent right about now.
Boom. Just pounding it right in the face.
My God.
What's he hoping to find down there?
Whoa, maybe slow down there, Wild Thing. Do you really need a back right now?
All the way suplex. She looks like she's struggling for air here.
Yeah, those folk.
Double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they cinch it in? Yes.
And the sharpshooter is applied.
Interesting. Tap out. Tap out.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Ooh, and fights back. Oh, straight forearm. This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so. Boom. Tossing the shovel right at them. Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
Oh,
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. He's able to dodge out of the way.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. And a stomp to the gut.
Tossed back into the ring.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Wow. Just cranking the head. We are going to see it. Headbutt looks like, to the groin.
The Great One has become relentless.
Showing exactly why he's the Great One.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to...
And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner, The Rock! What a win here in this casket match.
The finality to the lid being shut is chilling. They're enduring unimaginable suffering.
An unbelievable ending and frightening look at a human being's...
Survival of the fittest is in effect here as this casket match gets underway. This is truly one of the most dangerous match types in our sport.
Yeah, anything and everything goes, but the goal remains the same. Shove your opponent into that box and shut the lid tight to finally end this all.
Alexa Bliss setting up.
Oh, wow.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Oh, clothesline. Big hammer connects.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here. Tremendous pressure applied.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
It's like I always say, he who has the sledgehammer has the last laugh.
A lot of unusual elements in this match, Corey. What is the key to success in a casket match?
You have to be able to go to that deep, dark place inside of you. The place where all remorse is absent. Oh, God.
Smashing the jaw.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
There is a fine line between strain and pain when your shoulder is worked like that.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Yeah, Alexa just ramped up her intensity.
The Rock with a great dodge.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl into the small package.
Wow. Boom! And a big boot.
Uh-oh.
Turns that in his favor.
Lariat.
jeopardizing position here. And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. She wants to take this thing to the outside. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
He's got himself a shovel. I think he's looking to bury his opponent quite literally.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
Oh, boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
Yeah, Bliss has absolutely no problem turning it on when the time comes.
Big-time spine buster. Could lead to a big-time win. Well, Rock electrifying the milk. There it is! The Rock with a rock bottom! This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
She countered that into her own offense.
Oh, my goodness.
Double axe handle.
Hit with the knee.
And now Bliss is being dismantled.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Trying to close the lid. Trying. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Bliss is putting her opponent on notice.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Uh-oh. Look out. Oh, backbreaker.
Ooh, man. Got out of there at the perfect time.
A club with a right forearm.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. These two have learned each other so well.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Sister Abigail.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
She's got that back, and I don't think she's hitting dingers. Big time clothesline. Good grief. Get ready, Corey. Get ready for the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. People's elbow.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Well, Rock taking a step back and measuring his opponent.
Rock.
Spine buster.
Down hard.
This arena is roaring.
I think the desk is shaking. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He's headed out to the ringside area. She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is. Whoa! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Belly to belly. The Rock now has a leg up in this match.
Alexa has to find a way to turn things around.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. What a clothesline. Heading to the top now.
Alexa Bliss. Oh, she missed. Swings for the clothesline. Instead gets caught with a Uranagi.
Not looking good in this position. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet. And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner,
The casket has been closed, both literally and figuratively.
I just can't think of anything more terrifying than having that casket lid shut on you.
Shut.
There's only one way to win this match. Place your opponent in the casket, close the lid.
Which means anything goes, and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. But win or lose, a casket match is the type of thing that fundamentally changes a person.
The fact is definitely something to keep in mind as this thing gets underway.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
And then they survive. I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. Oh, man. Just caught flush.
Oh, grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Oh, just in case the first few didn't hurt, there's another.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Precise aiming on that basement drop kick.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. He's already feeling the effects.
Yeah, Alexa with a pinch of pain on that delivery. Belly to belly.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh, my God, even worse. All that happens now is the cast.
Doing the...
They did it. They survived for now.
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Once she gets going with that kendo stick, this match could be over real fast.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
I shudder to think what went through his mind when he picked up the shovel. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
And Bliss cut down to size there.
And a big right hand. We are gonna see it. Headbutt of questionable legality.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh my gosh!
Oh, whipped right into the post. There it is, the People's Punch.
Being carried around now.
This superstar's lifeless body.
The destination has become extremely...
Desperately trying to force the casket. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done. He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Rock Buster down hard.
When The Rock hits you with that, it's got to feel like a bolt of lightning hit you.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's elbow. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in? Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? And he counters. Alexa can't yield any attack coming her way.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Oh, no, come on. Don't use a sledgehammer. Think of the children.
Manages to slip out of the way. Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
Counter right when it was needed.
Has him up for the power slam and instead delivers the inverted DDT. And two from the goddess with insult to injury.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Uh-oh.
He's able to reverse it.
Back and forth trading reversals.
She's rummaging around under the ring here.
Big bat in tow, and she has...
Oh, Sister Abigail from Bliss.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Off the barricade.
Oh, hello.
Whip down the barricade.
Goes right through it.
Tearing down the leg now. Alexa has really taken control here.
The Rock has to devise a new plan here. We've seen epic battles before, but this is going toward a whole nother level.
These competitors just keep raising.
Here it comes. Rock bottom.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Oh, man. Boom! Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. And now thrown back into the ring.
The Rock letting his opponent know exactly what he thinks of him.
He gets around the attack. Oh, man, drop kick.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their best to try and close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He gets back into the ring.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Oh, Bliss is so good. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
From the top.
Twisted Bliss.
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. Oh, bashing their grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Man, this place is jumping.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Now heading outside.
Russian leg sweep.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
Oh my gosh, what impact.
She's looking winded after taking so much damage to her midsection.
She's got to feel like a fish out of water.
Spine buster. Could lead to a big-time win. There it is!
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Shot to the gut will break things up.
A sit-out mat slam.
The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Ah, Bliss, look at this. Vintage Alexa Bliss.
And Alexa able to switch gears so quickly.
Alexa Bliss.
Twisted Bliss.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Kick to the gut. Right to the gut.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Kick to the gut by Bliss, followed by
Connect with the DDT.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Trying to
They may survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Man.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Oh, man. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
What a punch. Alexa Bliss in position. Oh, my.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Listen to this crowd. What a feeling.
And these superstars are feeling it too.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
The chills begin to calm as the casket match has come to an end.
I can't imagine what's...
No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in the casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Ooh. And a stomp to the gut.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Bam! She flipped that attack around. And this one's taken to the outside. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Ooh! Off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Rapid fire rights over and over. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
What's she looking for under the ring?
It's a sledgehammer. She is really fixed on doing some permanent damage. Rock moves in the nick of time.
Corey, an important aspect of this casket match is going to be spatial awareness. You have to stay aware of where the casket is at all times.
Both so you can avoid getting sent into the casket and so it's right where you need it when the opportunity presents itself.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Yeah, as this match goes on, he's learning exactly what it feels like to run into a Brahma bull.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
One wicked attack after another. Oh, disabling the leg with that. Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Dropping their opponent into the casket. This could be over soon. Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the count.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Oh.
Double leg step through. Uh-oh. You know what's coming next.
Legendary Scorpion.
Sharpshooter applied. Submission locked in, but remember, a tap out.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Chucked right out of the ring.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're gonna... They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
She's got the shovel now. Remind me to not get on her backside.
And he avoids what was coming.
Big-time clothesline.
Good grief.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Nice side headlock applied.
Good measure. Ooh, well measured. Evasive maneuvering there.
And an answer from her. Sit-out mat slam.
Alexa Bliss with a little
Insult to injury. And with that move, Alexa Bliss is looking to humiliate and demoralize.
Alexa Bliss.
A DDT.
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. Steel chair to the temple. You saw that coming. Oh, man.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Decides to leave the confines of...
Here it comes. Rock bottom. The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Oh, God.
And Alexa gets out of dodge.
Gets underneath and into the arm drag.
The face has been planted.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the... Can they close the...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Landing a big hit with that hammer.
He manages to slip out of the way. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Oh, Sister Abigail from Bliss.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
And there's got to be concern for The Rock at this point.
Bliss will not yield to anyone at this point. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Oof.
A sit-out mat slam. Just try to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Every counter being answered with another.
Oh, man.
Double knees roll through. We're not done yet. Insult to injury. Alexa Bliss with Sister Abigail.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
This crowd is thunderous right now.
Who can blame them?
Uh-oh. and retaliates with a counter. Uh-oh. One step ahead there.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the...
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Rock. Spinebuster.
The Rock bringing out the electricity.
Reminding every...
The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all the sports entertainment. People's elbow. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Hoist it up high here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Alexa Bliss with a...
Connects with the DDT. Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Boom, what a forearm.
There it is! Rock bottom! This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in peace.
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner,
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
There was never going to be anything less than a grim ending to this one. When that casket's shut, it stays shut.
There's the bell, and we're underway with one of the most unorthodox matches ever created.
No rules, no restraints, just one goal. Close that lid on your opponent and send them off to their final resting place.
Not a fate anyone takes lightly. Well, that'll do some serious damage.
Stop after stop after stop. And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Big boot. Boom! Did you hear the impact? And I'm sure neither versions of Alexa were happy to take on that offense.
Electrifying offense from The Rock.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
And that shovel is going to be especially dangerous in her hands.
Someone's final resting place looming ringside. Corey, what's going through the mind of these superstars?
Well, there has to be a certain level of fear setting in about now, Cole. A fight or flight feeling. The mental torment and a vision of a casket lid shutting on you is going to be hard to shake. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
And what's he looking for here?
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks. Ooh, a direct headshot, just sickening.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
What a display of strength here. Oh, look at this. There's no good way to land on the ring apron like that. The location has the least give out of the entire ring.
Check this out.
Oh, backbreaker. And will the strain that it took to deliver that backbreaker be worth it? Whip back into the ring. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Big elbow.
Ooh! Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Boom.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Who will break first? That is the question. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Bliss gripping the neck. STO.
What impact! Right in the kisser.
Well scattered by the Great One.
And Bliss dealing with some defiant opposition.
The Rock just lighting him up with that electric offense.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent, they survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Stepping out of the ring here. And she's returning fire.
Trading counters here.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Fistfuls of hair into the snapmare. Oh my God, this is just nasty.
Uh-oh. He answers right back. Clothesline.
Taking down their opponent, looking to step through, and the sharpshooter is in. Oh my gosh.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Lands a timely reversal. Alexa Bliss with a
Connect with a DDT. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Incoming! You can't defend against a flying shovel.
Oh, what a knee.
And The Rock is getting dismantled.
Looking to create that moment of bliss. Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Competition at its finest. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, these competitors are refusing to back down, and that's what everyone loves to see.
Oh, the weakening arm breaker.
Oh!
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
The Rock reminding us all once again that we are watching the most electrifying man in sports entertainment at work.
Lift it up. What's next?
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Leaving nothing to chance here with a baseball bat in hand.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure. She's taking things to the floor here. And she's coming back to the ring now.
He's able to slip away from that. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out. Big right hand. Russian leg sweep. Just ejected from the ring. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Lands the elbow.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
Setting up for something here.
The superstar's lifeless body. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doom.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Returning to the ring now. She's bringing the fight outside.
Oh, man. Chucking the steps right into them.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Oof.
Insult to injury.
And that is that expected viciousness of Bliss in effect.
That's what happens when you get on the wrong side of 5 feet of fury. Sister Abigail.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. What do you say? I mean, this is amazing.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
Oh, Sister Abigail from Bliss.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Oh, my God, a steel chair. Oh! Bliss has gotten the better of her opponent.
The millions are hoping The Rock can come back here. Saw it coming and avoided it.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
We're all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
He grabbed the chair. Never be a good time to run.
Oh, rocking the jaw.
Tossed back into the ring.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here. Boom! And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Run! He's got his head no stick.
And a stiff shot to her core there. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam.
People's elbow. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Totally helpless at the moment.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wit. And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner,
Quite literally, the final nail in the coffin, gentlemen.
Having the casket shut on you like that, it changes a person. This could...
Here we go, and one of these competitors is going to end up locked inside that casket.
You really got to hope neither athlete has claustrophobia, because there's not a whole lot of room in that pine box.
I think that's the least of their concerns, Saxton. This type of match can devolve into chaos real fast. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Crank in the head. Oh! One step ahead there.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Countering each other again and again.
Calculating the next move here. Oh, face first off the apron. And Alexa could have used a little more aggression there, I think.
The time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over.
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match is a steel chair. Alexa gets out of the way.
Oh, God!
Only the sickest superstars have ever actively wanted to be in a match like this, but once you are, you have to get into a dark mindset.
When it comes to a casket match, it all boils down to a matter of who can be the most sadistic superstar in the match. Losing this one can change you forever.
There it is, the People's Punch.
Not a good spot to be in. And now thrown back into the ring.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
And now propped up in the corner. Oh, shoulder to the gut. Ooh, he fends that off.
Uh-oh, elbow throw, saying not today.
Oh, backbreaker.
Coming down hard on the smaller, almost dagger-like knee.
Ooh, scattered that one. And a knee turns the tide. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Until that bell rings and his arm is raised, The Rock's making it absolutely clear that he's going to keep bringing it.
And she quickly turned that around.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. They did it. They survived for now.
Gotta be breathing a sigh of relief.
And now heading to the outside.
Good defense there.
Look at this. This can't be good. Power bomb right into the casket. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is... They survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Alexa Bliss toying with her opponent a little bit.
Shinbreaker!
Isolating the foot with a DDT.
The Rock!
With the sharpshooter.
A submission won't win the match here, but it could. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Into the casket they go!
Oh, no. Resting.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And goes back into the ring here.
Look at this, fighting out with a series of elbows to the temple.
Point of the up.
Kick to the gut by Bliss, followed by
DDT.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
You can see it in these superstars' faces. They're in serious pain at the moment.
a lot of punishment has been dished out, but no one is thinking about quitting.
Chair shot delivered. And that attack certainly took its toll on The Rock.
That is Bliss showing why she's always ready to pounce on you.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Hair pull mat slam. This is a situation you want to avoid.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
Clothesline! Caught with the knee.
Oh, man. Boom! Looking for the single leg DDT.
The Rock is laying the smack it down.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
There it is! Rock bottom! This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here. And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
Here we go. It's time for a casket match. One of the most sinister matches in our industry. In order to win this match, you have to force your opponent into the casket and trap him inside.
This match is not for the faint of heart. Just to get in the ring for this kind of contest takes a ton of guts.
Well, there's no countouts or disqualifications in this match, so running away is still a viable strategy at this point.
Ooh! She knew how to evade that.
Oh, there's a special word that I can't say on air for that type of slap.
Hey, keep things T for teen, Corey.
Russian leg sweep. Catches the leg. Clothesline. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Dropped face first onto the casket.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
No one wants to be inside of a casket before their time, but sometimes that's the way it is in this match.
It's bound to happen soon, but you can't let that scare you. Don't fear the actual casket. You don't have any reason to panic unless you find yourself in it.
The Rock with a great dodge.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Bliss using her foresight to punish her opponent.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Oklahoma slam. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. Sit out mat slam. Bang! He finds a counter. Uh-oh. Boom! Read that one. Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Float over into the DDT. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Belly to belly.
Double leg takedown. Could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through? Yes. Deathlock.
Look at the torque.
And this is just...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Gets lifted into position.
The superstar's lifeless body.
doing their best to try and close the casket.
They did it. They survived for now.
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside. From behind, back suplex. Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. That can make an opening for her. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
It takes a truly twisted mind to pick the shovel. My respect for her just went up a notch.
Able to...
Oh, sister Abigail from Bliss.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Lift it up. What's next?
Spine first onto the casket. And I don't know about you, but I think I might rather be inside.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. Bliss with the kick into the sunset flip. Powerbomb. Ow!
Oh, diamond-plated steel coming at you.
Ending up in harm's way yet again.
Looks like the gas tank is running pat.
There it is!
Rock bottom. The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Not a good spot to be in. Oh, right under the casket. That had to hurt. Stops that offense from connecting. And now The Rock finding himself on the receiving end yet again.
Yeah, The Rock's got to find a way to channel that reserve of electricity we all know he has deep inside of him.
What's she looking for under the ring?
Oh, looks like it's time for a little demolition.
Rock moves in the nick of time.
Oh, wow. Giving a new meaning to the move, hammer throw. Oh, man, spine-crushing impact. Just tearing away on the shoulder here.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
As a bat now, with the intent to make her opponent's head to baseball.
She fights back with the counter. Oh, he flips that around. What a counter!
Clothesline.
Double knees roll through. We're not done yet. Pair more insult to injury.
And if Bliss wasn't in it,
Alexa Bliss.
DDT.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
And The Rock is being handled here.
There's no scorn like that of an angry goddess. Oh no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Calculating the next move here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Taking this thing out onto the floor.
Taking on their opponent, looking to step through. Deathlock.
Look at the torque.
And I think that's it. That's a tap.
Fires back with a knee across the midsection.
Oh, straight forearm. Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Crushing the knee there.
Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
Tagged with a punch. Haymaker after haymaker. Oof. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Ooh. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line.
And that'll end this exchange right there.
Boom! Devastating clotheslines. And the calf kick as the icing on the cake.
The noise. Alexa Bliss with Sister Abigail.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. Strong impact. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
No.
Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
They survive. I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. And he now slides back into the ring.
Well, this is an abnormal way to get your head in the game.
Very peculiar. Here it comes.
Yes, rock bottom.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponents. And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
Finally, the carnage of this casket match has come to an end.
A petrifying final moments to this match. Watching someone...
And it's going to be a fight for survival in this horrifying casket match.
Disturbing thoughts are running through these combatants' minds. We'll have to see if it's thoughts of cruelty or thoughts that would shake you.
Oh!
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
There it is. Reversal.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Eludes the attack. Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Pinning down their opponent's arm. Vicious knee drop. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Well-placed kick. Bam! Oh, across the top rope.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
And it's time to play the game, as they say, with this sledgehammer. Rock sensed that was coming.
Corey, this match is so twisted, it can make a competitor motionless. What's the game plan for a contest like that? A penny predicament, but it really doesn't matter. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Ah, the Rock, an arm wrench.
Gut and a DDT. Oh!
Totally helpless at the moment.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Hits the drop kick.
He gets out of the way.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Hoisted up into the snap suplex.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Ooh, the forearm connects. He's able to counter that. Effective counter.
Dueling reversals.
Uh-oh. Able to save herself there.
What a punch.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands from the opposition. Attention to the shoulder on that attack.
And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm. Kick gets caught.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Catches a punch. Uh-oh. Able to make a timely escape.
Side Russian leg sweep.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Backbreaker. He counters with a great reversal. Set up for the runaway sweep.
Nicely done.
And all that's left is one thing, one finish.
There it is! They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Driven into the barricade. With the counter.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Caught the leg.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Bring it.
Yeah, see what you got. Side headlock takeover, nicely done.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
A quick reversal from her.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. Here it comes. The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
We knew this was going to be brutal, but didn't imagine carnage like this.
Well, I guarantee no one had this on their bingo card. Eats a punch to the face.
Uh-oh.
And he turned it around.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Uh-oh. Caught with that sharp elbow.
Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low? Critical time for Alexa to deliver that maneuver.
Yeah, you have to acknowledge that this could be the end of the line.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
Oh, no. Get out of there.
They did it. They survived for now.
Gotta be breathing a sigh of relief.
Heading to ringside now.
How do you recover from that? Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Oh, Sister Abigail from Bliss.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the lid now. Alexa carrying the momentum of this match.
Rock is not looking good here.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart. The Rock with a great dodge. Boom! Doing some more damage right to her rib area. Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
And
can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
it's a battle of wills here.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And slides back into the ring. Couple of clotheslines. Well-placed kick right to the face.
Caught with a punch.
These two trading one blow after another. Ooh. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Boom! Nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here.
That shot will give you the upper hand.
Kick to the gut by Bliss, followed by...
Connects with a DDT. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win. And shot that one up to another hit. Uh-oh. About to hit. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Carried into jeopardizing position here. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands.
And now Bliss is in a compromised position.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role. When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here. Oh, countering with a chop block will halter any attack.
Bang! Crucial counter there. And that was an effective attack, guys. The Rock, can you smell it?
Alexa has to find herself an opening.
Oh, man. Oh! Some agility gets her out of dodge. Goes for the arm drag.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
Is able to avoid heavy contact.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Knees and a pair more. Insult to injury. Right on the money is little Miss Bliss.
You called it, Corey. No need for mind games for that one. Just straight up aggression, and it paid off in a big way.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive...
Slamming the lid shut, and there's the winner.
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, Rock!
Quite literally, the final nail in the coffin, gentlemen.
You see the expression of relief, the relief of avoiding the pitch black of the coffin.
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to for another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replay in your mind on a loop.
Vicious knee.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Doing their... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance. Maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to.
DDT on the foot.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oof.
Stops the kick.
Uh-oh.
Dragon screw. And now Bliss is being dismantled.
Bliss is having trouble finding a leg up here.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. Doing their...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Driven right into the post. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Connects. Saw it coming. She had that scouted. Boom! Good defense from him. Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over. Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the cap.
They did it! They survived for now!
We're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Bounce! Power slam incoming, no.
From behind into an inverted DDT.
Alexa Bliss, not done yet.
Insult to injury. Bliss showcasing that unsettling, ruthless side of her that's completely changed the game. From the top.
Rock sensed that was coming.
Got them off their feet here.
Extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket desperately trying to force the casket club.
They may survive. I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Back into the ring she goes.
Oh! Oof. Trading back and forth blows now.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Boom! WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Oh, ouch!
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Ooh. Ooh.
The willpower, rapid fire shots, not a superstar backing down.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Caught by the back of the elbow.
Off with their head. Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni.
Hoisted up high here.
Has their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. Kick to the gut by Bliss, followed by a DDT. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Gets out of the way of that one.
Caught with a lariat.
Bodies must be writhing in pain right now. The breaking point must be on the horizon.
But yet they continue forward, showing no desire to quit.
Here it comes.
The Rock, bottom by The Rock.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And he heads back into the ring. Gosh. And The Rock is really being pushed to the limit.
Alexa knows exactly what's at stake in this moment.
Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
And she's wasting no time kicking things up by bringing this chair into play.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome. Shoulder to the stomach.
Taking the wind out with a stop to the solar plexus. Just ruthless.
Coming back from the outside now.
From the top rope. Beautiful drop kick.
All 5 feet of fury on the attack here.
Looking to create that moment of bliss.
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
Opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance. Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut, too. She turns that attack away.
Alexa Bliss with Sister Abigail.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Taking this match to the outside.
Oof.
Talk about a textbook arm drag.
Alexa Bliss with the DDT.
Oh. Knees and a
insult to injury. Ouch.
Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Uh-oh.
Turning the tables.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the... Can they close the casket? But the opponent...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Alexa Bliss connects with a DDT.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Now bringing her fury to ringside.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Everything under the ring, we're pulling out shovels now? That just makes me sick.
Call Hunter's secretary. Tell him we found the hammer.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Alexa is really keeping the pressure on.
Bliss is executing her game plan.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh, look at this, producing a trampling.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom by the People's Champ. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Knee. Oh, my goodness.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
And now Bliss is in a compromised position.
Bliss is having trouble finding the leg up here. Oh. Chair in hand, she is ready to do some absolute damage. He quickly gets out of dodge.
And that was an efficient form of offense for that move.
Double leg takedown on their opponent, trying to step through.
Sharpshooter applied.
Tap out, there it is.
And now thrown back into the ring.
The Rock telling his opponent to get their candy, you know what, over here. Corey, we're gonna see it! The most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment!
The People's Elbow!
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Boom!
Desperately trying to force the casket
And the lid has been shut!
R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Rock!
Casket is sealed, and so is this match.
The fight for survival took over. Such a horrifying match, but it was that fear that drove them away from the casket and into victory.